up? What is up? What is up? Most High. Welcome back to my channel, Higher Velocity. See this? Don't panic, it's manic, brother. Thanks for tuning in, brother. Let me run it a little bit because it's shutting off on me. It's giving me hiccups. Woo! 0.46. Oh, whoa. 25,000 max RPM, brother. What you are witnessing is a 0.46 on a 110 scale. Did my controller just interrupt me? Oh man. Anyway, I hope you heard what I said. Biggest engine on a 110 scale. It is a 110 scale, but we all know it's a 1.8 looking. But anyway, look, check it out. This thing, I'll tell you all about it when I'm done. Let's run it. Oh yeah, let me put the body in a second. Let's go. Driver. Oh, we gotta lean it down. Woo! Oh man, good. A little loose. Oh, that was super lean. That was super lean. Do we have one more run? Let's get the run. Come on, go to the pit stop. Pit stop. Look. Ludo. Yeah, that was better. I got more speed out of that one.
Signal lost.
We need more fuel. You're an idiot. Check.
Signal lost. Signal lost.
Oh, run away. Oh. I sent that engine, brother. You heard that? I sent it. I don't know what I was thinking. I should have went back and got more fuel. I sent it, brother. I wasn't desperate. I was like, man, let's see if this thing will break. Let me tell you all about it at the house. And we on. All right, brother. I'm back at my house. Mi casa es tu casa. So you're welcome to tune in anytime you want. Okay, check it out. Look, listen, check this out. I took off the cylinder head. Here, let me fix my window so I can see. I took off the cylinder head. So y'all can see and have an idea what kind of engine this is, because it's really, I don't know, what can I say, weird. Not something that I've seen. Maybe that's because it's a helicopter or boat engine. This engine, look, I ran a gallon through it already, right? to break it in. Look, I broke the engine all the way in, and it's so smooth. I pull a pull starter and it's like smooth, hardly no restriction, just from the compression, you know what I mean? But you know, when you get an engine brand new, you can feel the pinch there, and sometimes it gets stuck. This one, it gets stuck. And the weirdest thing about this is that look at its top dead center. Look at how it goes all the way to the top, right, brother? And look at the head button. I don't know. Let me zoom in because this is horrible. You see the combustion chamber right there? That is ridiculous. And I'll tell you why I know it's ridiculous. I don't know if they did a good job doing this thing, designing it on paper, but I'll tell you what's going on. Look. Intense and massive compression. Look at all that space right there. The volumetric area, the size of the piston, you know, the compression ratio is freaking crazy. Look, you see all that space right there? Once it starts compressing, it will go all the way to the top of the sleeve. It goes all the way to the top of the sleeve, almost all the way to the top. And then this thing is flat. It doesn't have a groove or insert like every other engine, you know, where you align it and it inserts inside the sleeve, right? But not this. This goes on top of the sleeve only. So that's that. The compression is massive. You take off the plug, you start it like I showed you. It's easy to pull, but once you pull the plug on, you can't start it with the plug on. I've heated this thing up to 200 degrees. You can't start it with the plug on. Look at me. I mean, look at this. I've removed the cylinder head so I can also save time, because time is money, brother. Look. Removing the cylinder head, and then I added my aluminum tray right here, you know what I mean? I replaced my cylinder head with the foil made shaped like cylinder head, right? Y'all seen it. If you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about, brother. If you haven't, I'm sorry. I'm trying to hurry this up. But look, for the sake of time, I don't spend time on heating this up, brother. So that's one. Two, get the heat directly to the crankcase, because that's where you need the heat, right? So it can start saturating heat all over the sleeve, and not just from the top of the piston, you know what I mean? So it can also go, well, I don't know. But anyway, that's what I did. Look, after I did all that, you put the plug back on and you tighten it, and you won't be able to start it. You won't be able to. Oh look, I'm bleeding a little bit. But look, you see those scabs? I have never dealt with an engine like this before. Look, had a runaway because I used a dead battery, so I replaced everything with LiPo powered servos and receivers, right? Used to have this fly sky on it, but a lot of pain I went through. This thing ran on me because it didn't have any more battery, so it just got stuck on like 10%, whatever I had it on throttle input, and it punctured me. This thing punctured me. My torque twist bar punctured my hand hard, and it gushed blood. It was deep, brother. That was painful. And not just that, when this thing was coming towards me, I put my hand instead of my foot, so I can, like, you know, I guess dampen the pressure, the force, right? So I can move my hand forward a little, and this thing would not break. But it almost broke my hand, brother. And then it didn't just break my hand, it made me sock the floor. The way I had my hand placed, it made me just, you know, painful. It was an awesome journey. I'm not done with this, but it was an awesome experience getting this thing freaking dialed up and everything. It still wasn't even dialed. I'll tell you about this thing. And not just that. Look, listen, I don't know if this is normal for airplane engines, but y'all know those washers, the copper crush washers that you use to put on your glow plug, right? It's huge. I have 2 of them in there, so it can be flush or else it won't be flush. It'll go all the way through, and then you'll just raise up the compression even higher. And I didn't know that, and I ran through it for like about half a gallon like that. And then with that weird old snake freaking header, I just realized that that also affected the tuning. Not because it was like raised up and the oil was dripping down, right? It was because the header was just way too long, and it was sealed. It was tight as hell. No air leaks, brother. Believe me, and it was sealed. But look what I did. I grabbed the GX28 Kyosho pipe, right? You can open these up. That's awesome. You can open these up. I took off the baffle. Actually, I just grinded off the cone and kept the lip and put it back without a freaking cone in there. There's no chamber in there, just single chamber. And I also used a bit enough to freaking make the hole even bigger. So I managed to do that without cracking the end bleed, right? That's what I should have done since the beginning, but I didn't. I don't know what I was thinking. I was pretty excited, brother. You know what I mean? I feel you. I feel everybody that's a YouTuber and they're out there and they're struggling because they're just trying to get a good picture, you know? And then when that freaking doubt comes that this engine is gonna shut off every time, it sucks. I put a brand new glow plug, brother, and I was still shutting off. It ran fine for a minute, but look, the only reason it was popping out there having blow-up eyes or whatever that shit was because I had 3 washers. I forgot to take the extra one from the other plug that I removed when I put a brand new axial cold plug in there. And I did put a cold plug and it did handle good, brother. The only thing was that it's a hassle. It's stubborn, we can call it. This engine is stubborn. 25,000 miles. 25,000 miles. 25,000 RPM, brother. Look, let's read what I got for speed, brother. I haven't even seen it. Look, let's read it. 52. That is. Look at my face. Look at my eyes. I was thinking 30, 40 was tops. That is fast. 52. 52 Manic. I got a 36 right there with the twin. You know what I mean? And then I got a 46 right here. Gonna do this speed run tomorrow and see what I can get out of it. I do have a opinion to gear up 2 teeth, but it's impossible for me without the tool. Freaking crazy. But anyway, brother, look, I'm happy. Whoa, 52. Oh, damn. What can I say? 20% Sidewinder is what I used. 14% oil. Make sure you don't use 8% oil. This thing will probably, I don't know. Y'all see that? How it ran out of fuel? I thought that was it. But look, things strong. Oh wait, I gotta show you my biceps. There we go. Strong. All right, brother. I think that's it, brother. Look, I couldn't wait. I really couldn't wait. I could not wait. Wait, hold up. I couldn't wait to get this thing out there and show you all what a 46 is on a 1/10 scale. It's freaking awesome. Like, I love this thing. You see that 25,000 RPM? Oh, my gearing. I didn't tell you about my gearing. I think I have 45. Oh, 4517. M1. Yes, M1. 4517. I think it looks better this way. Okay, so 4517. Let's just call it that. With Pro Lines. Right? Pro Lines Primes. Shout out to Patrick Burns. Shit. Shout out to you, brother. He got some. Alright. I managed to keep the front wheel drive when I switched it to M1. So anyway, I think I need to say that I got those eBay servos. 40 kilos! Look, brother. What else? Oh, y'all see this? Pretty interesting. It's using a 28 freaking carburetor for the Force. Made by Force. Not original Force. But I think I don't know what happened, brother. I mean, so many companies grabbed a bunch of leftover parts and did their own thing, you know what I mean? And right here, I guess they modded and converted a airplane engine to RC car engine. Because I think all they did was just put an SG shaft on there. Well, I don't know if they come stock. I don't want to open my mouth, brother, because I don't know much about engines, brother. I just know what to do and what I'm showing you. So, yeah, brother, I think that's it. I think I got everything. You know, another quick look. Managed to finally have this completed. I think it's already completed. Yeah, I think it's completed. I don't think I'm going to do anything else to it no more. I think I'm going to finish breaking this thing in here and running it or whatever, you know, tuning it. And then put another one. I got another one brand new, and then break it in again. Maybe I'll use less fucking fuel by not putting a, you know what I mean, how I broke it in. Y'all saw that. And break it in, and then after I have both of them, put them on the Offna. Because this Twin Titan can't be a Titan if it doesn't have those 246s, brother. Shout out to somebody on Facebook has a twin 46 Titan, but I'm not sure if they're running it. I'm gonna run it though, brother. I'm gonna run it. Don't worry. Just give me some time, brother. I'm in the process. But look, check this out. Just gotta mention, got a new laptop. Whatever. Got the computer, so I don't have to waste a lot of time using my phone to upload videos. So I'm gonna have to, right now I know and understand that I spent money on the computer so I can upload my videos faster. But now I have to wait to come up with some money so I can buy some software where I can edit, you know, because the free stuff isn't so great, brother. You know, you don't have so many options. And I need options, brother. You know, I need options infinitely. But anyway, brother, here we go. Y'all stay tuned and y'all take care, brother. And don't forget my name, Mr. Ever. No, don't call me Mr. Ever, man. Just call me Ever. Forever and ever. And ever. Ever live in peace, brother. Live in peace. Always. And positivity too, brother. Stay up.